Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Becky at Whimsy Creations. I hope you're all doing well this fine Monday morning. Beginning of May, hey? Hasn't it gone quickly? This is going to be Mindful Monday. I think it's number 9 now. Gosh, can't believe we've been doing this for 9 weeks already. But yeah, so let's hope you have a nice week. I hope your Monday's going well. If you're having a groggy start to the week, let's hope this makes you feel a bit better, eh? Oh, I think I might have blown that out too soon. So today is Mindful Monday, and we're going to do some more of the start to finish. And I was going to work out which number this was so you could find the others, but I forgot. But I'll do that on the next one, so if you ever want to go back and watch all the others and watch it all at the same time, you can. I've got one match left. Look, I think I'll have to get some more. So welcome. There we go. Let's do that first. Before we start with that, two things. One, I'm going to write the time down. Right. 2, I finished the concertina one. This little fella is finished. So let me give you a quick whiz through before we start the start to finish one. So this, I made that a bit shorter because it was too long in the end. I love this. I'm going to do another one sometime. It's got I worked out it's got like 20 pockets in this little thing. It's amazing. I think I'd like to experiment to see if I could get a bigger one as well. That would be fun. So anyway, this bit's you've seen because we went through it a few times, didn't we? A lot of pages have tabs on and things. Plenty of writing space. And when you can't write on the page, you can write on the tags. There's another nice one. I think we did all that together. And this. But I've decorated that since we were on camera. And this side. So I've left that so, somebody can name whatever's in the pocket. A couple more. I think you saw that one too. This page I've just put a tiny bit of decoration on and a writing page. This one, this is the page that had that little thing in the middle and it's stuck up. Sorry, there's rather a lot of smoke coming this way. Let's turn that back. There we go. And it sort of got stuck up in the middle and it wouldn't fold back. So I took it out and did it completely different. What I did was I took it all out and I stuck this piece of card on. And then on one side I stuck that one and on the other side I stuck that one. And the card was quite short, but it was a bit of scrap. So I put 2 bits of lace on. And I think that's turned out really nice. And it's got a couple of nice tags in there. And then you turn it over by the lace and it's got a couple of little tags in there. So that's an extra page I've managed to get in there. And it's so much nicer and neater than that one sticking up. So yeah, that's definitely the way forward, is to add extra pages, I think. Another writing page I've popped there. And I had a bit of this left over. After doing all that, that's all I had left. So I thought, and there's a piece of, you probably can't see it, there's a thingy across the page here, and it's screaming for a belly band. So I just popped that bit of lace on top and put a tag in there. This is pre-printed on this page, so I've just left it. I thought it was very pretty. And then we have this, which I told you before had a bit, I made it into a tug, so that's in there. This opens up, and in here, this opens up, and you've got 3 pockets there and a bit of decorating. So that's that one. And then this page, this is an extra page I've added in, and I put 4 little pockets on, 4 mini pockets, all with mini little tags in. There they all are. I was really pleased with that. And these 2, this one and this one, I've made into writing space, but with a slightly different sort of writing paper, making it different, and embellished it. That page is so pretty I've left it, but you can write in places. Put another tab on. A different sort of pocket in the back here, and then that was already here, and I just put 1 tag in there. That's all I've put in that one. And then I've made a little tuck at the back here. Made one of those pockets into a tuck instead, which I thought was rather nice. Haven't embellished that, but all this, well, I've embellished that side. I didn't embellish this side. So that's that, and that's the back. And it will obviously come with a pen holder and its own ephemera pack, like all my journals do. It's not on Etsy yet because it needs a name and it needs a message from the bookkeeper on it, which we'll get. I'm not sure about the name yet, so she will go on Etsy along with the big grungy one. Oh, it's not been cut out, that one. So back to start to finish. Here we go. And because it's start to finish, there's nothing done, obviously, since we were last here. It's coming along nicely. I can't remember how many signatures. I think there's 3 signatures to this start. 2 or 3. How many have we got? 2. 2 signatures to this. That's okay. And I think this signature, if memory serves me correctly, is nearly finished. I haven't put anything on the top of that. Let me just whip through quickly. No, I haven't done the tops of the... That's okay. They can all be done at the end. Oh, that's a see-through pocket. Yep. Yeah. Why have I got something hooked? Oh, that's going to be sewn in, isn't it? When I sew in the signature. I think it's almost done. There is oh, it's holding in that writing paper. I could also put some, oh, you can write on here, so there's no need to put writing paper there. So that's nice. We have, oh, I've embroidered, that's done. Yep, we've done this. That could do with a bit of stuffing. I've done all this with you because this is a start to finish. And we did this. There's a little tab in there. That's unusual. Again, you can write on the back of these a secret message, whatever you want to put. That goes there. Bit more. That needs a little bit of string in. Let's just oh, I like this page. That's nice. There's that's going to go on there. Obviously, I've decided, and we've got this flick out here. And again, that needs they need a bit of string on, and so does this one. So I've pinned that there because I obviously want to put that there. That must have been as far as we got last time. So let's put this on, and then perhaps do all the string at the end. You know, all the bits for the tags at the very end. So we'll get all the threads out that we want to use for the end. So yeah, we'll just do a quick bit more of the start to finish. Hopefully we'll get on to the next signature today, I think, which should be good. I think it's quite ambitious to do 2 signatures with a start to finish, but you know me, I don't work particularly fast, but that isn't the whole point of it. The whole point of it, particularly Mindful Monday, is to take your time and enjoy yourself. Did the others stick out? They do a bit, don't they? So let's pop you on. Let's get my little spatula because it's getting a bit smoky here. I don't like 3-in-1 on my hands, and I don't have any nail varnish on today. Sorry. It takes me a long time to get it off because I can't use acetone. I use acetone-free nail varnish remover, so it takes me a while to get it off. And think, oh, I've just ordered another one, so a new varnish. My varnishes, except for 1 or 2, are very dark. I just, you know, not that it matters. Not that it matters. There. Now, have I decided to put anything else on there? Let's see how thick this is. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Shall we have a little bit of something on there? Because you can't write on there. And do we? What have I got? Anything on this? Oh, I've got writing paper on this side. And you can write on the inside, and you can write on the inside of that. So shall we just put a little bit of, maybe a small piece of writing paper here, so it can be written on. Do I have some writing paper out? Oh yes, I do. Look, this little piece here. That's cute, isn't it? Pop that on with a little bit of embellishing. And that will look nice, won't it? And I think we've got the blue and the green inks out, haven't we? Have I done much blue and green, or has it all been the beige? I don't know. I'm going to do this with this anyway. So, did you all have a lovely weekend? I hope you did. I had a busy weekend. I can't believe how fast the time goes, you know. It's staggering, isn't it? last time ago. Yeah. But since I've been, because I went away a little while ago, as you know, since I've been back into my my yoga, my strength training, and yeah, feeling a lot better for it. I didn't do much while I was away, and I didn't realise quite how much I missed it. I mean, it was set up. I did a bit, you know, while I was away, but not as much as I do at home. You know, my son gave me his weights to use, but they're a bit heavier than mine, so I struggled a little bit with them. And of course, I do chair yoga because of my weird spine. So, you know, their chairs are different from mine. Obviously, I think that needs to go that way. That one looks a bit bigger than the bottom. Anyway, it was better than not doing anything, you know. But oh, it's nice to be home and doing my keep. I mean, I don't do a lot. I just do armchair yoga, and I do armchair strength training with weights, light weights, I might add, because I can't pull my back. And then I do a little bit of walk to wellness, which I only do if the weather's bad and I can't get outside for a nice walk, you know. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that lovely? Sweet little, I like him, but that needs cutting out in the middle, and I'm not sure I want to cut out. Can this? I've had this. This is a Tim Holtz one. I've had it a long time. Never really known what to do with it. But it does look quite cute up there, doesn't it? Should we put that on just for fun? Because we can. Doesn't really need much of an ink. But I think I'll have to put it on with art glitter glue, because it's also bending there, so it's good. Oh, this wasn't in properly. It's fallen out, so that's going to be great, isn't it? Let's see if I can get the pin in. Sorry, can you see what I'm doing? Oh yeah, that's working fine. Right. Yeah, I've had this absolutely yonks since I first bought some Tim Holtz stuff. Don't get me wrong, I think he's fabulously talented. I just really can't afford to be getting it all, you know. And I love his new palettes that have come out. They're absolutely lovely. But I only buy new resources when I sell stuff, because I you know, this is non-profit making, so in order to buy equipment or digikits or things from Tim Holtz, that sort of thing, I have to sell journals in order to have the money to do that, you see. That's how my little thing works. And I'm going to put a little butterfly on him, just a little one. I want a little blue one at the bottom here. Here we go. Here's a little blue one. Maybe a bit smaller. Maybe pop him there. There was a smaller one here. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, I like him. We'll pop him there. And a little label. And I added some more labels to my stash yesterday, or the day before. Yesterday, last night, I added a few more labels to my stash. July 1908. Well, that looks all right, doesn't it? There we go. So, ink. No, I don't need ink. I need... If it doesn't want to stick down, I'll have to put some other glue on it, but hopefully it will. Where's the glue? There it is. There we go. If you see waves of, sorry, smoke coming across, this one is a particularly smoky one. The house isn't on fire, it's just my incense burner. Thankfully, they don't set the fire alarm, smoke alarms off, thankfully. That's that one then. That's pretty, isn't it? It's a bit different, isn't it? Yeah, right on there. Right on there. I did put something on. I might put a little, just a tiny little thing down the bottom here. What have I got in here that I could put down the bottom there? We've got some little circles. And, oh, got a nice little label here. Blue label with the green butterfly on. That's nice. Let's use one of these. I don't hardly ever use these. So we'll use that. What have I got here? Oh, they're all birds and they're all flowers. Let's have a look here. Put something, little twirly thing on. No, it's too big. I want to leave lots of space for writing. Put that there and that there. I use smaller. Oh, you're quite good actually. I know you've got a flower on, but no, I think maybe that could go up there. That could go down there. And over there maybe. Where's my there? I usually pull these out, don't I? That there, and a little tiny little one at the bottom here. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. Oh, there's a little green one, look. Yeah, that's what we do on that page. That is what we'll do. That doesn't need to have any ink. So let's get a piece of, I've split my inking paper, my gluing paper up. So much easier to use. It was all stuck in a book, as you know. Got my son to take the spine off the book. It was so old and glued on. Even he had a bit of trouble taking it off, you know. Anyway, he's done it for me, and I sat and I've pulled some of these signatures apart so they're easier to use. This, I believe, is a sticker. Yes, it is. It's a sticker. There we go. Pop a little flower down there. I just thought that little flower went really well with this page. And we'll put a bit of glue on you. There we are. Pop you right down in the corner there. Little something on that writing page now. So we're down to this one now. Do we want some... Well, we've got that stenciling on there. You probably can't... My friend said you can't see it very well. I've stenciled that page. You were with me when I did it. So now, do we want anything on this? Do we want any embellishment on this homemade... whatchamacallit? I got some lace here that might look nice. I'll put a bit of lace on the pocket. I could cut that in half and just have a bit across the bottom. So if I cut that like that, I can use one half for one side and one half for the other. I hope you can see all right. Let's just pop that back. Use one, yeah, because this lace comes, you can cut it down the middle ever so easily. I think sometimes there we go. This is just very cheap lace from Amazon, or I think it's from Amazon anyway. There, pop that on there, and then we'll put the same the other bit on the other side. I think this will suffice. I don't think it needs. Oh, well, maybe not. Hope you can see all right. My great big clumping. That's not coming out. Oh, I'll be so glad when my new one gets here. Yep, it is coming out. Let's pop you on there. There. Oops, move you along a bit. Move you along. Whoops, before you dry. Oh, I'm making a mess of that. There. What have I got up in there? A bit of glue. Ugh, yuck. Yeah, that's that side. And then we can do the same this side with the other little bit. And doesn't need much because it's got lovely flowers on, and I don't want to lose those at all. I love this paper with these tiny little blue flowers on. I think it's very pretty. If I get time at the end of here, I'll show you what book I'm going to use for the glam sparkly one that I'm going to make. So you can see what it looks like, because I always prep them off camera, because it takes a lot of space and it takes a lot of room, and you wouldn't be able to see all of it as I'm doing it. So yeah, I like that with a little bit of lace on. Do we want anything else? Little birdie sitting in it. No, you want cut out. I'm not using one that's not cut out. He's nice, but I really wanted a bluebird. Oh, yeah. Sitting there amongst the flower. Yeah. He's nice. Let's ink him up a bit because he's very white. I could have done blue, of course, to make him look like he was in the sky, but I didn't think to do that. I'm going to put dark glitter glue on because I want him to go over the lace. And sometimes the glue stick doesn't always stick to lace. Well, what thing is, glue stick will stick to lace, but I find sometimes it'll come off again a little while later once it's really dried. So I would rather that didn't happen. Let's pop you down there. There. A few finishing touches. I've got some coloured labels somewhere. I just want to diddy one. As again, I don't want to. Oh, these are all the wrong way over. Look. Oh, have I got any blue ones? I don't think I have, but we don't have to have. That's a round one. That shouldn't be in there. I've got a few more here that shouldn't be in it. Let's just quickly take them out so I don't get totally confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me. Go in my round one. There we are. Got a purpley one. Oh, nice little blue one. You can never have too much blue, in my opinion. I prefer it up there. Let's pop you on there. Here's my bit of glue paper. There. He just had a little bit of something on. I don't think I'm going to do the other side though, because although you can open him and see the other side, I think I'm gonna, what is this here? This is some washi tape. It doesn't look like washi tape though. It is, because I remember putting it on. It looks more like masking tape, doesn't it? Should we see if we can find some nice blue? Whoa. What does this blue one say? I don't like, it depends what they say as to whether I keep them. Oh, this is, I think this says, look at the bright side. Not the, I don't want to put that one on. Not keen on them with sentiments. This is a bit blingy, isn't it? But I think the colours are nice. Colour goes well. And my other blues, the colours aren't really, no. No. Let's use this because this colour is good. Right. We're going to have to glue you though, because I don't think you're going to like being just stuck on. How much do I want? About that much. That much. Let's cut you just above the, just above there. I don't want you on the lace. Get some glue. I'd known that washi tape was going to end up looking like masking tape. You know, I mean, sometimes I don't mind some masking tape, but it's not that type of journal. So I'm going to put this on, and it's going to go over both and reinforce that hinge. And look pretty as well. Yeah. Like that. Let's put you away, little thingy. Right, and last but not least, this page. Right, don't want much here, do we? Keep saying don't I? Sorry, that must be very annoying. I got a blue thing going this morning, haven't I? Yeah, I think that would be nice. Just a twee little bit. Put you away. Do I want a bit of washi on it? No, it's a bit, no, not right out, I don't. I don't think I've got any that are just, no. Gosh, you'd think with the thousands of washi I've got in front of me, that's an exaggeration, I've got, near on 100 though, that I could find one I want. But nope, can't find the one I want, so we will use something else instead. I just want something else. As I said, something else. Let's have a look at this. How about a little bit of this on there? Nope, that's too big. I think, oh, how about a bit of this? Oh, this little, oh, yeah, that's what we're going to use. I'm just going to straighten off this end. Oh, try to anyway. Right here, let's pop you on there. A little bit of lace. It's difficult to stick on this one because there's hardly anything to it. But I think it fits there nicely. Yes, it does. Bum, 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 bum. Let's put a bit of lace on. Do you want it on the bottom? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. I had to think about it for a second. So, we'll put that there. And while that's drying, we'll sort out the other two pieces. There. Let's ink you a tiny bit. You don't need much. Not very much at all. Put you, sort of thinking of putting you over the edge like that. Oh, that looks nice there. And a little label, of course. Of course. Can't not have a little label, can we? It's a green one there. And a blue and red one. Where's that green one go? There it is. No, I think I'm going to put a brown one. What we got here? Oh, you're nice. Oh, I like that. I might cut it out though. Whoops. Or shall we just stick it under there a bit? Oh, that looks nice. Let's do that. Glue stick. There we go. Just keep going on the time. I'm not going to cut it down. I changed my mind. I'm going to leave it like this, I think. And just pop it on. Didn't know I had this label. I get random labels from different places. I just pop them all together. There. I like that a lot. It's not too much in your face. So that's that done. That's that one finished. Except for plenty of bits coming off. Yep, like that. Oh, I did want to do something with this, didn't I? I don't mind that. It's just a bit too right in my face, I think. I just want something a little different on there. I'm thinking about half of this. Yes, half of this will go nicely. Half of this. Let's get the right length. Yeah, you can still see the feathers, which is fine. I don't mind seeing the feathers. I just, every time I open this feels like really hard and in your face, you know. It's difficult to explain on camera, but it just didn't feel right. It did not feel quite right. I'm going to cut this in half. Be probably a lot easier with my sewing scissors, you know, material scissors, but I have these in my hand at the moment, so hey ho. Right, I can't run over time today because I'm going out to meet my friend for a coffee and a natter, and we usually take something to do like knitting or sewing or something, and we sit in this like it's almost like a church hall, really. It's a large part of a church anyway. It's just a quiet place to sit, you know, and chat. You bring your own coffee. We take our own coffee in, and you sit there and chinwag. And I didn't see her last week because for various reasons, I can't remember why, but we usually meet once a week. Not always, but we usually meet once a week. Yeah, but I don't normally do videos on Wednesday morning. Well, on this is Mindful Monday, but I'm doing it on a Wednesday. because I always go out on a Wednesday. However, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but a friend of mine came round for coffee, as she does on every other Tuesday. I seem to spend my life having coffee with friends. That is the whole point of being retired, though, isn't it? Bit of a social life this week. Yeah, I like that. Is it still too wet to close? No. Yeah, that just takes that edge off that big piece sticking out, doesn't it? Yeah. I like that a lot better now. Great. That's number 1 finished. We've got time to start number 2. Yeah, it's not too thick, is it? When they're both like that, that'll be a reasonable size. Reasonably sized journal. Let's pop you in there now you're finished. If I can remember, did I corner the edges? Yeah, I did that scalpy thing on the edges. Scalp, that doesn't sound good, does it? I used my other chomper thing. I scalloped the edges of all the pages. So, let's do that to this first. The front page. I might need the other one out occasionally to refer to make sure I do them the same. I did it with brown ink. Well, it's frayed burlap actually what I'm using. I do have my my blue and my green out. I tend to be using them for stenciling a bit. Because I've got my stencil out, I think, haven't I? Yes, I have. Right, I think that will suffice. We're not doing... Let's put you back. Now then, what did I do with my first? We did that there and that there. And what did we do inside? We did a nice big pocket inside. So, I don't have to do it exactly the same, as long as I have some idea of what I'm doing. It's a nice good quality piece of paper, this. Are they all good? Yeah, they are all good quality bits of paper. So that's good. Not going to use a slipper. Now, this is a writing page, really. But that isn't. Oh no. That's not going to work. Pocket. It's going to be way too big. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that in this one. No. Oh, I think a bit of an issue here. Oh, I've got that nice plastic one. This is pretty, isn't it? It's just a plastic bag, but it's very pretty. Can't see it very well on there, though. Let's put that back. Got an envelope. Oh, I've got one of those. Oh, I might use this swing round like I did on the back of the other one. The other one was blue, but this one can be green. There's no reason why that can't go on there, is there? It was the other way round for the other one, though. It's not. It was this way round, wasn't it? But that's a writing page. So on this one, I might do it this way. So you've got more writing space. Yep, we'll do that. Let's put that on the back of this page then. I've already reinforced that bit. So we need to put a little thingy in here, a little divot in here. And then a little one in there as well. There we go. Glue that together. Oh, and along the bottom. Along the bottom there. Up here. Close that up. And then we want to glue it on here. So we want that movie pin. Put you there. Glue you down here. And along here. And up there. Put you on there like that. And then you swing out, don't you? Yeah. And I can put some washi there. Let's put lid on this. And I want some. I think I might use this one here. I've got some washi here. I like this one. Isn't that nice? That's nice, isn't it? Let's get you off here. Put back in there. I want to, obviously I'm going to put some more glue on it, but Just want to make sure it's the right length first. There to there. Let's tear that bit off. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I do like it. It's easier to do it before, I find. Than I know some people put the washi tape on and then cut the end off, but I actually find it easier this way. That's nice. A bit of reinforcement there. And then fold that over. There. So that's the back page done. That's with the pocket. And we'll need something in them, won't we? Da, 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 da. Do I have? Oh, I do have. I don't have many. Oh, I don't hardly have any small. Don't have any small. No, I don't. I don't have any small tags. I'm in the wrong place for tags. No, I'm in the right place for tags. Okay, let's get some tags out then. Whoops, 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 whoops. I've got a bit of a... I must have used what I got out on the first journal, mustn't I? Get my little taggies out. Oh, this is a bit heavy. Right, we need 2 in there and 1 in there. So this is quite wide, so let's go further back for this one. What have we got back here? What's this? That's nice. Oh, I like that there. So what will we put the other side of it then? Nope. Ooh, what's this? That's nice as well on the other side, isn't it? Yep, I like them. We'll make those into tags in a minute. Something here. Hello, little pocket. Normally I take a few out and put them in my other basket, but I've clearly run out. I'll have to pick some more up and put them through. But for now, I will just go through. Gosh, this is tight. There's a lot in here. There, that's nice. Right, let's go through that. Put you in. Let's make these into I don't know that my corner chomper will go through this, but we'll have a go. Oop. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. It's gone. So, do I need it for the other side? No, I don't. And then I don't want that one out either at the moment. I need this one though. And I'll decide later whether I want anything in the top there. I know I may not bother because they're nice. I might just staple a little piece of material on it later or something. But I'll do it, as I say, I'll do the tops of them at the end like I am the other one. 2 in there then. Let's do you. That I do want to hold in. It's a bit weird without. Let's put a diddy one in, mainly because I got my diddy holder in my hand. There we are. It's lost its catchy thing on that one. There. Let's get rid of all these bits so I don't get them in the glue. Right. Let's do a little bit of embellishing, shall we? We don't need a lot, do we? Hello. Like that. A little hummingbird. This is why I don't use those very often. I find them quite difficult to put things with them, I think. Let's just get a label out. See if that will help. Yeah, that'll help. I'm not sure about that label. That's very dark. Although the things in there are quite dark. I don't want red. About this. You can barely see that, but that's all right. That'll do. That side, anyway. That'll do nicely, thank you. There's some of this. There we go. There's a poppy one. No glue there. Sorry, did I go a bit quiet then? I apologise. I was just mulling over what to put on this little pocket. Oh, this is the closed one as well. Never mind, it doesn't matter. We can do both sides. It does not matter. I do just leave the inside without anything on, but it doesn't have to be the same as the other one at all. Difference is nice. Being different is more interesting, isn't it? I think I need to redo get my glue up a bit more. There, and you can go there. This is the side I thought I was doing, so let's do something different this side. Oh, we've got a nice, I think it's an eagle. Yeah, I quite like that arrangement I had over there. See if I can do something, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but something similar maybe. It's nice to use these butterflies up that are in these label, what I call label butterflies, because I just don't get to use them really. Yeah, I'm going to use another one of them this time. Or what's this one? No, I'm going to use the butterfly and another label because I liked that arrangement before, so why not do it again? This is nice. It goes well with the yeah, goes well with the eagle. I think it's an eagle. It's a bird of prey anyway. I'm fairly certain it's either an eagle, a falcon, or fairly certain it's an eagle. I'm not an ornithologist though, so I really don't know. I know the little birds like, you know, kingfisher, hummingbird, dipper, robin, those sort of birds, you know, if you know what I mean. Right, let's get a piece of gluing paper. This doesn't need inking. Got me up there. He's eyeing up that butterfly, thinking, oh, tasty. You can't eat the butterflies, mister. Whoops. There. I like that. That's just a little bit of extra something. And this side now. You got any little... I don't know, they're birds. Let's see if I've got any diddy flowers. That's screaming to go there. Look at that. That's lovely. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Do I want anything else on it? Actually, this plant would look quite nice on it as well. Nope. I'll put the flower on. Flower. I'll use a bit of that washi tape again. Whoops. Sorry, just get the whole thing out. It's a bit easier. These cutters are quite sharp, actually. Just a tiny bit more rough. Out there. Might just pop that on there. Yeah, not glued it down yet. I'm just going to... But did I put my glue paper? Oh. Did I finish it? I thought I got another piece out. Yeah, I did, but I didn't move it. It's sticky up there. I don't think that doesn't need inking because it's It's on cream background. Guess what? I'm going to have another little label. Now you see why I keep these handy. Offices? No, not offices. Dee 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 dee. Why are you all the wrong way around? Look quite interesting. Yeah, let's put that on. I got a little bit, I didn't cut that brilliantly. Let's pop that down there. Don't have to ink it then. I'm going to pick these up with this. They're all down, oh, down here, definitely. There, that's enough for that. So that's the front page done. I mean, that's the back page done. Let's do the front. No, I didn't have anything. I just had something embellishment on the front. Hello. What about that? Swooping down for something here. We could put some leaves there, couldn't we? We could be swooping down for some leaves. How about this washy thingy? Making a mess of these, aren't I? Pick you out. Oh, that one's finished. How about popping you down here? Putting you there, sweeping down onto that. It's the only time you can really use these giant ones. And then I'll put a nice label on. Yeah, I like that. I'm just going to cut around this a bit though, because, sorry, but there's a lot of extra white on the outside of this. I know it's a washi, so it'll blend in, but I still don't want that much on it. So, do you know, they're saying it's already March. Before you know, it's going to be Easter, you know. I think Easter's early this year. Yeah. So, yeah, before we know it, we're talking about the Easter holidays. It's Mother's Day first. Well, in the UK, it's Mother's Day first. I know in America it's May, I believe. But in the UK, it's March. My mother's passed away now, so it's sad. But there, life moves, you know, life has to go on. And my boys usually are very good, though. They ask me what I wanted to do, and I just say, you know, cards, fine. But this year, I have actually asked for something. I know, it's rare, isn't it? Well, it is rare for me. Nearly always just say, oh, cards, fine. You know, I love the cards. I keep all my cards from my sons. Not from everybody, but just the ones from my sons. No, I can't get this off now I've done that, of course. Let's see if I can do it this way. If not, pokey tools. Oh, there we go. I got it. Pop you down here, little leafy kind of plant thing. Yeah, and then the butterfly is going to come swooping down. Now, he's a very big butterfly, so he really does need some feelers, doesn't he? Sorry, no. Butterfly feelers are in here. I'll use the blue ones because they will match the... Oh, no, they won't. Let's use the silver ones. Oops, sorry. You can't see, but I just didn't get my band on properly. There we go. Where did it go? There it is. There we are. Twist it around the top there, like that, a couple of times. Pop it on there. Yeah. Let's pop you on here, mister. Yeah. Bit of masking tape is what I use. This is just one out of my shed from my decorating pile. Oh, oh, make a mess of that, didn't I? It's just stick you there. That's it. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I want you to there. Get you in the right place. Spend a minute doing it properly, woman. Spend a minute doing it properly. That's it. Same length. Twist you around. Pop you on. Stick you down. Come on. Go flat. That's it. There. Yes. Right. Brilliant. I don't put them on all butterflies, but this big one I just decided this big one deserved them. Right. Let's put some glue on you. We'll glue you down. There we go. We're nearly done for the day now, I'm afraid. What was my time? Yeah, we have, I'm afraid. Just get a label put on here and run through what we've done, and then that'll be it for the day. Let me get a nice label on there. Oh, I like him. I'm going to get a bigger label, though, because it's a bigger piece. So let's have a look at my own. Oh, those two aren't mine, but... That doesn't feel quite right, that. Long and thin, I think. I like that. It's not cut straight, though, so let me just cut it straight. These are ones I've made myself, which is why it's not cut straight there. That goes there. That can go there. I'm going to ink this, though, because it's a piece of card. Pop you on, little fella, and then we're done. For today, anyway. Pretty much for the day. The time I've rabbited on and finished off and everything. So let's recap on today's activities. We finished this one off, didn't we? Did that in the back here. We finished that off, and we also finished this page off as well, and put some and we did that page as well. So we did that one, put some lace on, put that on there. That one, put some more lace on there. Bit of embellishing. And I put a bit of lace on that one too, didn't I? So that's that. And then we've done the back, which we've got two of those in, which we've embellished, and the inside of the back there. And we've decorated the front page. So thank you for joining me today. I know it's a bit shorter than usual, only a tiny bit, not a lot. But as I say, I have to go out, so I can't let it overrun. And by the time I've finished faffing, it's 50 minutes instead of an hour today, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. I'll make sure, frequently I go over the hour. So that's that one. Excellent. When am I doing I'll tell you when I'm doing start to finish again. We're doing it next Monday. I'm going to do some more next Monday. Yeah, so I'll see you next Monday for some more start to finish, but we'll do something else in between. The next one on Thursday, which is a craft with me, we're starting something new, I think. I think it might be starting the glam one. Anyway, watch this space, because that thing might change. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me, and have a lovely weekend. Week. Sorry, it's Monday. Have a nice week. Take care now. Bye.